So apparently someone has leaked the entirety of the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie.
Nobody wants spoilers all over the internet, posting the movie in full on Twitter.
However, shortly after the premiere, major leaks began to surface online. Unauthorized clips and footages were recorded during the Japanese screening and shared across various platforms.
10 million illegal watches and downloads of it so far, $50 million in potential lost revenue. That's why they're mad. That's why they're threatening legal action.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Chapter 1 Akaza's Return absolutely demolished every single record in Japanese cinema history. You won't believe how massive Demon Slayer just went despite being completely leaked online. We're talking about the biggest anime box office explosion Japan has ever witnessed, and somehow illegal footage couldn't even slow it down. Day 1, 1.64 billion yen. That's $11.1 million in a single day, folks. But wait, it gets crazier. The peak single day hit 2.03 billion yen, which translates to $13.8 million. And here's where your jaw should literally drop. In just 4 days, this anime movie ranked in 7.3 billion yen. That's $49 to $50 million in less than a week. These aren't just anime records we're talking about. These are all-time Japanese box office records being shattered left and right. Did you know industry analysts are going absolutely insane right now because they're projecting this thing could hit $700 million worldwide. $700 million. That will completely obliterate Mugen Train's $500 million run. And Mugen Train was already considered the anime movie phenomenon of the decade. But here's where the story takes an absolute wild turn that no one saw coming. While Japanese audiences were lining up around the block to witness Akaza's return, something sinister was happening in the shadows of the internet. Picture this. Netflix decides to do a special re-release screening of Mugen Train, and they showed an exclusive theater-only trailer of Infinity Castle. Sounds like a brilliant marketing move, right? Well, someone in those darkened theaters had other plans. Secret recordings started popping up online. Not just a trailer, but actual cam-recorded footage from the new movie itself. We're talking about grainy, shaky phone footage being passed around social media like contraband. The moment these leaks hit the internet, Netflix and the studio went into full panic mode. The warnings that followed were absolutely brutal. Under Japan's Film Privacy Prevention Act and Copyright Act, violators could face up to 10 years in prison. 10 years! And if that doesn't scare you, how about 10 million yen in fines? That's roughly $67,000 for recording a movie with your phone. Industry insiders started whispering that this could be the most expensive self-sabotage in anime history. Think about it. You have the most anticipated anime movie sequel ever created, and before it even reaches international audiences, spoilers and the footage are circulating freely online. The financial implications should have been catastrophic. When major blockbuster leaks early, studios typically see massive drops in opening weekend performance. Audiences figure why pay theater prices when they can watch bootleg versions at home. Marketing budget becomes worthless when surprise moments get spoiled across social platforms. But here's the most mind-blowing part that has everyone in Hollywood pondering. Despite these leaks, despite the spoilers, despite the illegal footage being shared everywhere, Demon Slayer fans showed up anyway. They didn't just show up, they showed up in record-breaking numbers.
What about that Demon Slayer panel?
Demon Slayer fans, you guys are the MVPs. Now, This raised some fantastic questions about modern audience behavior and the power of the Demon Slayer fanbase. Did the leaks actually hurt ticket sales? Or did they create even more buzz and anticipation? Some marketing experts are suggesting that seeing low quality footage might have made fans even more desperate to experience the movie properly in theaters. While the international implications are staggering, while Japan is celebrating historic box office numbers, distributors worldwide are probably having nightmares about how these leaks might impact their regional release. Will audiences in America, Europe, and other markets still show up when the movie arrives if they are already seeing spoilers online? But industry commentary suggests this situation represents a massive financial risk that could ripple through the entire anime film industry. What makes this even more interesting is that Infinity Castle is planned as a trilogy. Chapter 1's success is supposed to build momentum for Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. If privacy becomes a persistent problem, it could potentially damage the entire arc's commercial performance. The streaming and home video markets add another layer of complexity. When the movie eventually hits platforms like Crunchyroll or gets physical media release, will audiences who've already seen the leaked footage still make purchases? Or will the privacy problem compound as the movie moves through different distributed windows? From a broader industry perspective, this situation represents a perfect storm of a massive success colliding with digital age privacy challenges. Traditional marketing strategies assume studios can control information flow and review surprises on their own timeline. But when fans can secretly record and instantly share content worldwide, that control evaporates completely. The most remarkable aspect remains that Japanese audiences choose theaters over 3 illegal alternatives. This suggests something deeper about the Demon Slayer phenomenon that transcends typically entertainment consumption patterns. Fans wanted the full theatrical experience regardless of the available shortcuts. Looking ahead, this situation will probably become a case study for anime studios worldwide. How do you protect major release in an era where anyone with a smartphone can become a pirate? How do you maintain surprise elements when determined fans will find ways to leak everything? What's your take on this whole situation? Do you think the leaks actually motivate more fans to rush to the theaters? Or did they damage the movie's potential earnings? And more importantly, are you planning to watch Infinity Castle properly in the theaters when it reaches your country? Or will you be tempted by the spoilers? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more anime industry breakdowns.